What if I could tell you that there's something you can do to make yourself more intelligent, and it doesn't involve taking any kind of drugs or having brain surgery or going to India to discover yourself? Well, play can help you do that. Yes, I know, something as trivial as play, but we've often forgotten how to play. How many adults used to play and yet now don't? So play is really important. Play has been shown scientifically to increase creativity, to increase the grey matter in your brain and brain functionality, which is basically help you become more intelligent and just help you live a better life, because it's releasing endorphins and making you feel better because you're able to connect better with other people. So why don't we do it more? We don't tend to do it more because society tells us that we need to be serious adults, and in order to succeed, we shouldn't be messing around like children. But how can we get back to it? Well, there are a few ways you can go back to it. Firstly, really simply, thinking about your past. What did you like to do when you were little? What games did you like to play? I used to like to imagine all these amazing universes as we were playing, and really felt like I was in those places. And that brings me to what might be good for me to play now, which is improvisational theatre or clowning or something like that, where I'm creating another universe. It's the same thing, but it's the adult version of it. Adult version, not in a kind of weird way. So try and look at your past. What did you do before when you were little, and how did that make you feel? Also bear in mind that play is not just doing silly things. Play is many, many different things. Stuart Brown is a doctor in the United States, and he wrote a book called Play. I recommend you read it, but I'm not going to review it here because I read it quite a while ago and I can't remember all of it. But one of the things he says is that play is a pleasurable state where you are purposeless. So this obviously means that this could include things like watching television. It could include things like creating art, music, listening to art, music, going to the theatre, having a chat with friends. I am a huge fan of supporting people in going to have a few beers with some friends. Not because it's beer and not because you go and get drunk, just because having that informal chat that we all miss so much over COVID is kind of like playing. We have a laugh, we mess around, we have fun, we go home, and we've disconnected from whatever other problems we might have. So that's the second way you can do it. A third way you can do it is to think about trying to connect with children or animals. Children and animals tend to have this innocent approach which enables them to play freely. And they often in sort of get us involved in that play. So find yourself a dog, find yourself a child. Don't have a child just to play with them. Highly unrecommendable. But try and see how they can inspire you. It's not just about adults teaching children, it's also about children teaching adults as well. So those are kind of three ideas on how you might get more play in your life, and just being aware of what you have fun with, what fits with you. And so therefore, you can connect back to what that play is bringing you, and trying to make that link with being more creative or being more intelligent, brain functionality, intercalate play with something more serious. So taking breaks is a huge important part of play. We often forget, and I'm terrible at this, for coming into work in the morning and having this massive to-do list and wanting to get through it. And I forget that actually it is more productive to take a break, disconnect, do something else, and then come back. So anyway, this is just a quick video about play. Really important for you to get on board with, really important to start getting playing a little bit more. And yeah, let me know what you're doing in order to get more play in your life and how that is changing your life as well. Bye for now.